Hi there everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Devina here. I know it's been a really very long time since I've posted anything on this channel. Got really busy with a lot of work, responsibilities, and had other stuffs going on. But anyway, let's not waste further time and get into your reading directly. So for today's pick-up pile, I have what are the recent changes that people are noticing about you, what are they talking about you, what are they gossiping. So we are going to do a general energy checking as to how you have evolved, how you have changed, and how are people perceiving you based on the changes that you have made. In front of you, you have two piles to choose from, pile number 1 and pile number 2. Choose the pile that you feel most intuitively drawn to. You might also feel attracted to more than one pile. The specific timestamps are there in the descriptions and as well as the comments below. Keep in mind that this is going to be a general collective reading and not every message is going to resonate with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest, use your judgment, intuition, and only take the messages that is relevant. And for personal bookings, you guys can contact my email mentioned below. I'm also open for donations at the moment. You can check the details in the descriptions. Let's get started. Hi there, my pal ones. This is going to be your reading. Let's see what are people talking about the recent changes that you guys have made. How are you being perceived? Keep in mind that this is going to be a general collective reading and not every message is going to resonate with you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit teams, please connect with me. Help me channelize messages for my pal ones. How are they being perceived for the changes that they have made? We have the Wheel of Fortune showing up. Interesting that the Wheel of Fortune is showing up in literally a reading where people are noticing changes about you, because the wheel is about evolution. The wheel is about times changing for you. I don't know if there has been a recent change in your mindset, in your energy, where things were really going downhill, things were really not working out for you, and suddenly people are seeing results. People are seeing all these big improvements, big changes where you're achieving, you are living your dream life, you are in your best emotional state, you have your dream body. I'm almost getting this feeling of someone making their visions come true. I don't know if you guys have been creating vision boards for yourself, journaling for yourself, and someone who is waiting for the right moment, someone who is waiting for the right time for them to come to fruition, for them to be a result. So I feel whatever you have been working on for the last couple of months, for the last couple of years, after you watch this reading or during your watching this reading, I think people are seeing physical results almost getting harvested for you. So a lot of people are really finding you lucky. A lot of people are really finding you to be in alignment with your dreams, with your goals, with your visions. Like someone who has the capability to change time, alter destiny. I'm getting this very strong master, manifestor kind of energy. I'm getting a strong magician energy also from the Wheel of Fortune for some reason. Yes, someone who is having the capability to alter their reality, because almost there is the shift of mindset where you are no more dependent on people, on external circumstances, on things to really work out for you. Someone who is taking the charge themselves. I'm almost also getting this feeling of some of you might have a really optimistic view on things at the moment. Like even if there are challenges or hurdles that is being thrown at you, you're taking that situation really maturely. You're taking it as an opportunity for growth, for transmutation. So people are also kind of noticing that about you. Very strong spiritual energy from this pile. I don't know if you guys are light workers, healers, tarot readers, Reiki masters. You could be any person, or maybe just into, energetic alignment, esotericism. It could be anything literally. But a very strong energy of a spiritual practitioner. who have the means to bend realities, okay? And almost make everything work out for them no matter what the situation is. Okay, that's a really great message to start. I don't know if you can hear this, but you know, this is literally a confirmation. And interestingly, when I started filming this video, it was 10:10 on the clock, and the Wheel of Fortune is literally showing 10. Even the picture that I have chosen is speaking about a new mindset as for someone who is changing from victim mentality to, you know, someone who is taking more accountability, someone who is taking more charge. So given the synchronicities, if this message is meant for you, this is going to resonate with you 100%. If it's not, then it won't. Okay, let's get some more messages. What are the changes that people are noticing about you? We have the Seven of Wands showing up. Pile number one, there is something about you where you have elevated yourself, where you're keeping yourself on a pedestal. You are no more bowing down to people who really make you feel small, who make you feel unheard, who really take up a lot of energy, a lot of space from you. I'm seeing you almost drawing very strong boundaries, cutting people off. You are marking your territory. I think there has also been certain changes in your value systems, in your beliefs, where you no longer resonate with. And anyone from your past, if they come with this projection to really, you know, judge you, comment on you based on how they view your past version, I think you are offending them a lot. I feel people from your past are no longer being able to take any advantage of you because you're simply blocking them. You're simply not allowing them. I think a lot of people are also feeling that you are getting unnecessarily defensive because of the changes that you have made. Some people might think that you have an inflated ego at this current moment because things are literally working out for you, things are manifesting for you. Also, I feel a lot of people from your past are also kind of dissing you because you're not really sharing the good news, you're not really sharing what are the good things that is happening in your life with them. I feel like people from your past almost get this feeling of they deserve to be the part of the joy, they deserve to be the part of the celebration, but you are not entertaining them. A lot of people feel that they deserve access to the healed version of you. But now that you have discernment, now that you can see all the red flags, you can spot the patterns, right? You're no more allowing them. And that is really kind of concerning for a lot of people. They have absolutely no idea as to what's going on around with you, my pile number one. I think a lot of people are also trying to really guilt, shame you, almost, you know, villainize you because you have decided to leave the situation and circumstances that you were in and you decided to move forward with your own life. You decided to make yourself better. So I'm getting a lot of jealousy, envious vibes also from people with whom you have recently cut off and you decided to make these changes. How are people perceiving the changes that you have made? We have the Page of Swords. With the Page of Swords, I feel people are really curious. A lot of people are really, you know, stalking you, trying to find your social media, trying to get in touch with you, trying to contact you. Like almost someone trying to find out what is exactly happening in your life. Like they know that things are going really, really well for you, but they are not really sure of. So almost people putting their energy onto you to confirm if things are, you know, really going good for you, or is it just all fake? Is it just all a show? Because a lot of people feel that whatever things are working out for you, is not real. Like, you really haven't achieved that, or you really haven't made that change. And this could be really anything, okay? So a lot of people around you might label you as fake because you have decided to make changes. I think a lot of people are also perceiving you to be someone very immature, and I'll tell you why. Because while I was shuffling the Page of Swords, the Emperor came out, like very two contrasting energies, right? One who is a decision maker, a firm, someone who takes accountability, really great with their logic skills, and other one is the Page of Swords. I feel like since you have let go of all the relations that wasn't really meant for you, there are certain kind of people who would really drag on a connection for the sake of people pleasing, because they don't really want to become the villain. They don't want to be targeted. They just want to remain in their comfort zone. And since you have removed yourself from that situation and you decided to embody this energy of, I'm no longer playing with them, I'm no longer adjusting myself for them. So a lot of people feel that that is an extremely immature-ish move because of your inflated ego, because maybe you're reaching heights, you're reaching this power, position, doing well off in your career, but most importantly, putting yourself up on a pedestal, giving yourself the priority, giving yourself the best treatment ever. So you're treating yourself with more kindness. Okay, we'll get some final messages now. How are people perceiving the changes that you have made recently? How are people viewing you? Okay, the Four of Swords. A lot of people are also in a very deep contemplation as to what exactly triggered you to make such changes, what exactly made you to take such decisions, work on yourself. This can either be after a certain relationship, a certain situationship, maybe after a particular career job. The situation could be anything. But people are in awe. People are not understanding as to what actions are you exactly taking to make that fortune come to you, to make all this good luck and best things manifest for you almost so effortlessly. A lot of people might find that you are lazy, you don't do that much kind of work. But if you are into manifestation, if you are into, spirituality, and you know about the energetic laws, we know that along with actions, the most important thing in manifesting our dream life, dream reality, is about alignment. And a lot of people, get really addicted to this hustle culture where you need to put efforts. You need to show people that you're working really hard for things to come to you. But it's not about that. It's about a regulated nervous system from where things effortlessly come to you. Okay? So a lot of people also feel that you just lay back and relax and you're lazy. You're just talking and you're not really putting the physical efforts, maybe because you're hiding that from the people and you don't really want to announce that you're doing this and this. So you're protecting your energy, you're keeping things hidden. So a lot of people, you don't really deserve to have what you have at this current moment, and it is just good luck. Okay? So guys, that was the reading. That was the message that I was able to channelize. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts and feelings. I love reading all of your comments. And for personal bookings, you guys can reach me out in my email mentioned below. And for donations also, I'm open at this current moment. You can find all the details in the descriptions. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi there, my Paltus. This is going to be a reading. Let's see how are people perceiving or viewing you based on the current changes that you have made in your life. Keep in mind that this is going to be a general reading and not every message is going to resonate with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest, use your judgment, your intuition. For personal bookings, you guys can contact me in my email mentioned. I'm also open for donations at the moment. So you guys can donate. The details are there in the descriptions. Let's see, pile 2. how are people perceiving the changes that you have made? Spirit team and spirit guides, please connect with me. Give me the right information that my collectives need to hear. We have the Three of Wands. Pile number 2, the changes that people are noticing about you. This is like very specific message. It is about your career. It is about your money. It is about your finances. You're making extremely strategic moves at this current moment. I feel a lot of you might be really lonely in this journey, might not have a lot of supporters around you, but there is something about you who is still heading on, still moving forward. I'm also seeing some of you are really eagerly waiting for certain results to manifest in your life, but you're certain and you're hopeful that they are going to come to you anyway. So at this current moment, people are viewing you to be an extremely career-driven, focused person. I'm almost hearing, I'm not going to waste my energy because it either has to make money or sense. I don't know how is that relevant, but yeah. I think recently you have also undergone a lot of shift when it comes to your perception, when it comes to your thoughts, your patterns, and how you see the world basically. And people are also noticing that about you. People feel that you're extremely broad-minded. A lot of people also perceive you to be really non-judgmental. Like you are not the kind of a person who would point out flaws, give unnecessary opinions, you know your boundaries. You also have this habit of really adjusting to situations. Like, I think you are a really strong empath, my pile number 2. You understand people's perception and you don't really force your thoughts and ideas or opinions onto other people. That is what people are perceiving you. I'm almost getting this feeling of someone who is really laid back, someone who is really non-reactive. You are showing people the side of you that they want to see. Like, you don't care about fitting in, you don't care about offending, you are just mirroring your energy back to them. This can be either for the good or the bad, but people are kind of okay with it. People are at peace with that. I think you're no more interested in unnecessary fights and unnecessary conflicts. You're no more interested in proving your point. You are just seeing people as a whole and understanding that every individual has their own path. Everyone has their own destined journey, and you are no more interested in interfering, almost, is what I get. So you are in your own path and you allow people to be in their own journey. That is the energy. Okay, let's get some more messages. Pile number 2. How are people perceiving you based on the changes you have made? Oh yes, the Three of Pentacles came reversed. See? You are no more criticizing. You're no more judging. You want to collaborate. You want to understand people on a collective level because you want to make that change, okay? I don't know if a lot of you have been content creators. Maybe you post a lot of videos because we see 3 here, okay? So 3 repeating. It is about social media. Like literally. So I feel you are no more interested in gossips, okay? So maybe you have recently changed the genre of your content, or the way you write your articles, or the way you express yourself. So you are no more interested in people's business. You are no more interested in things that seems extremely superficial. Like, even if people come to you for gossips, or even if people try to get some information about a certain person, you wave it off, okay? And you act really mature, you act really cool, and you're like, you know, it's their business and I don't really care. So let them do whatever they want to do, and I just want to be peaceful with myself. Then we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is also showing that you are extremely focused on your own spiritual growth, on your own spiritual journey. It almost feels like people know that you have a purpose, you have a vision. You almost know where you're headed, And you don't want to associate with a lot of people because you might feel the sense of disconnection from society, from friends, from family. Again, very strong spiritual energy from this pile. People almost feel like you are just interested in getting whatever things that is going on in your life, you're interested in getting that done. So, even the combination of cards are showing there is two people really lonely walking away, and the other card came reversed where it was a community, but it came reversed, right? So you about your self-discovery, self-focused, and you're not even sharing your thoughts and opinions with people. You're just doing whatever you feel is the right thing. And all you're interested is ascension, in growth. I'm also kind of feeling a lot of you are taking your karmas very seriously. Like if you have recently, got to know about the karma theory. For example, if you constantly gossip or speak really bad about a person, it is not just about you giving them negative energy. It is about you giving energy to them. And when you give energy to someone, you're just draining yourself, and we don't know if the other person can transmute it or change it. So you are really, someone who is really keeping a karmic account and preserving their energy, preserving how they talk to other people, preserving what intention you have for other people. Because you know that, our karmas are not just actions, but it is also our thoughts and intention. I don't know, are you guys doing a lot of, shadow work, reading a lot of spiritual books, something about karma? People are also perceiving you as to be someone who has really seen a lot of growth when it comes to relationships and emotional connection. Like you are not the kind of a person who is holding grudge against people. You don't seek revenge at the moment. You have transformed yourself. It almost feels like the lesson that you have learned throughout this journey is helping you ascend even further. So, your point of view is changing about how you view relationships, how you view friendships, how you view connections, how you view what career growth and path that is right for you. I'm almost getting this feeling of someone who has gone through the shadows, someone who has gone through that really difficult period of their time. And I'm almost getting this feeling of experience because, the Emperor card just showed up, which is all about struggles and then really getting into that position, because being an emperor is not that easy. Okay, let's get some more messages. Any other message, Spirit team? Any other final message? Then we have the Sun. Yes. With the Sun card also, see, people are perceiving you to be this really bright light, okay? Someone who is full of love and light at the current moment. You're happy, you're content with your life, and you seem to be really at peace. You're also glowing. Most importantly, I feel a lot of people perceive that your energy is extremely magnetic at the current moment. Like you're no more self-loathing. You're no more being in this really victim mentality. So people are almost kind of perceiving you as to be someone who has received some kind of clarity in their life. And so there is no distractions at the moment. There is nothing that is weighing you down. There is nothing that is stopping you. And you are very determined and clear about what you want in your life. And this could be about anything, but most importantly, specifically, I saw career advancement because the emotional connections weren't really serving you, but this could really be anything. It is going to be different for different people, okay? All right, my pile number 2, so that was the reading that I was able to channelize. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did resonate, don't forget to share, like, and comment your thoughts and feelings because I love reading all of your comments. And for personal bookings, you guys can contact me in my email mentioned below. I'm also open for donations at the moment. So if you want to donate and help my channel grow, you guys can donate. The details are there in the descriptions. Bye, and I'll see you guys in the next one.